Yum, 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 yum. Yes, you are correct. This is the episode about food. Welcome to Jotunheim Whispers. I am frostjotun, or just Jotun if you want. I am a composer, a musician, an artist, a writer, a poet, and many other things. And I am a really picky eater, but I do love food. So let's just make an episode that will be about food completely and entirely. Yay, that's my favorite topic. So, as I said before, just a couple seconds ago, I am a picky eater, which means that, there are just a couple dishes that I really love, and anything else is just not edible for me. So, since I was a kid, for example, I hated onions, and I still do, in any type. So, if they are raw or boiled or baked, it doesn't matter. Like, I cannot take them, I cannot eat them, I cannot smell them, take them away, just, destroy each one. I don't think we need them at all in our society, to be honest. So they are my enemy number one. I mean, it also is kind of about any vegetable, but lately I started at least trying to eat some beets and peas and carrots. I bake them with rice and I make a beet salad. So that is some progress, although other vegetables still are non-tolerable for me. I cannot eat any like cabbage types, they make me nauseous. I cannot eat what cannot I eat? I mean, I cannot eat almost anything, to be honest, but I love beans. Yay! My favorite meal is actually my version of an English breakfast that I call the Welsh breakfast because it's just, a fried egg, some beans in my sauce. Sometimes it's a vegetarian hot dog, or I make some vegetarian cutlets, something like that. And a Welsh cake that I make myself because you cannot purchase them, in Ukraine. No one knows what those are. And yeah, that's my favorite type of food, and I always have it with some chicory drink with coconut milk and fructose. Also, I hate coconuts. Um, it's just that this type of milk, it's like a powder, so you cannot taste the coconut. So it's fine. But other than that, the texture of coconut and the taste are just awful for me, and even the smell. And I have an issue with the Bounty bar because they have such perfect chocolate coating on it, but like the rest is shredded coconut, which I cannot eat. So please just give me all of this chocolate. Like leave the coconut for yourself. And yeah, and we will not have any problems if you just give up your chocolate. Okay, got it? All right. So it has always been tough for me to survive, because in the household I was raised, there was this person who would just say, well, I'm not gonna take out the muscles of the meat just for you. So you're gonna eat it and you're gonna sit here until you finish your food. And I would sit, like near the plate for 2 hours, and then I would be just forced to flush it down the toilet. So I still don't see how that type of behavior was helpful for raising a child, to be honest, because you still are wasting food. So wouldn't it be just easier if you cooked something that wouldn't be terrible for that kid? Um, so you wouldn't waste the ingredients. Like you yourself said that we don't have any money. So why are you wasting it? Because I am not physically capable to eat it. Like to eat soups or vegetables or salads. I cannot. I get nauseous. Honestly, like it's not like I am a spoiled little brat. I was trying to, but it was, coming out of my mouth. So yeah. Now, what do I love about foods? Well, I do love some sweets, especially the sweets that I can cook. And honestly, like all the sweets we have at home are the ones that I make. And I started being excited about cooking and baking a while ago. When I was a kid, I started making like crepes. Um, and then I tried to make pancakes, which was successful. And then I kind of combined the two to make like the something in the middle. Yeah, so that's where my journey started. And then I started, making some cookies, pies, and this summer I baked a cake for my mom for the first time. That was my dream for years, to bake a cake for her birthday. And yeah, it was really good. And now I just cook and bake regularly. And I mean, if you watch me on Twitch, you know that because I stream my cooking sessions. And the sweets I have at home mostly are my breakfast cookies, which are, super good for you. So originally, the recipe was an oatmeal chocolate chip cookies with coconut oil, and I have changed it to be even better for you. So I have the chocolate chips with raisins, and it tastes really good. And I use gluten-free oats and gluten-free oat flour. And also, I replace the coconut oil with olive oil. And I do that because I was, doing some research on some autoimmune things, some diseases, because I have autoimmune thyroid. And somewhere it said, that there is this autoimmune protocol that is anti-inflammatory. So, in order to support yourself, you could replace any type of oil and butter with just olive oil. So, yeah, that's what I do with these cookies. But sometimes I do have the olive oil with coconut oil, and I mean, it tastes incredible either way. So, and also I replace the sugar with fructose and honey. Sometimes both, sometimes either or. And like honestly, it's so good, guys. It's incredible. I love those cookies. And sometimes I feel like I wake up just to have them. And that's the only reason I am still alive. Yeah. And the other types of sweets at my household are the truffles I make. And so I'm really happy that I have developed my own recipes for truffles because I did not care enough to, search for the things that someone would make that would completely meet my standards. So I just kind of invented them. I mean, I wasn't inspired by real recipes for this type of truffles. So it's truffles that are made with dried fruits. So what I do is I take dates, raisins, cranberries, dried cranberries, obviously, some prunes, and dried apricots. And then I blend them with some peanut butter for the texture, and cinnamon, and also some salt. And I add a little bit of water so it would be a better texture again. And so there is no honey or sweetener there, and they are still sweet, so that's amazing. And then I coat them with dark chocolate, which, I do that with every type of truffle I make. Another type of truffles is my attempt to recreate Reese's, but healthier. And honestly, I do believe that they taste much better. I would prefer them to any type of Reese's. And so I just, it's super easy. I just take peanut butter, and again, we buy the cheapest one, so we have to drive, well, not drive, but take the bus to the specific supermarket that had this type of peanut butter. And so I mix peanut butter with some dates as well, also with some oat flour and some honey, and I have a almond. It's not extract because it doesn't have any almond taste, but it's like almond enhancer, whatever. Like it just has the smell of almonds, and it really changes a lot about the way you taste this cookie. Jesus, a truffle. And so I mix these things in the blender as well, and I coat them in dark chocolate, and they taste better than real cookies. Another type of truffles was inspired by Elle Gibson on TikTok. So um, I think she gave a lot of people this idea, but she does them like little desserts, and I make them smaller, I guess. So those are banana chocolate like truffles, at least in my case. Um, so I actually freeze whole bananas, and then I defrost them, and so they become a pureed kind of liquid, which is really, really like useful when you cook. And so I combine the banana with some protein powder, some oat flour, gluten free again, obviously, some spices, and what else? What else? Like some sweetener, so some honey or fructose, and I freeze them as well as any type of truffle and coat them, and they are so good, guys. They are just incredible. Oh, sorry, and I also add cocoa both to the banana truffles and the dried fruit truffles. It's really important so you have some of that richness in the, overall taste. So those are the main sweets that we have. I also make some gummies for my mom that are really healthy because it's just, juice, honey, gelatin, and some lemon juice. That's it. I love like doing all of that stuff like that. And so yeah, it's really important for me to also have my food be perfect, perfectly tasty, and if my meal is not super super good, like it literally ruins my day. Um, so we got paid at our workplace a couple days ago, and we went to McDonald's yesterday. And I am again neurospicy, so I always eat the same foods that I know that they are good. But for some reason, the devil told me that I should try filet o fish at McDonald's. And that was my biggest mistake in that establishment because it was terrible. When I tell you the sauce is disgusting, like I feel like they put onions in there. Like I'm really scared of that fact because it felt like it had onions. And the rest of my day was ruined and I was really upset and stressed. So that's why I once again decided to not experiment with any foods ever. So yeah, all of the like textures and smells and the tastes, they're so important for me. So sorry for that sound if it hurts your ears. I'm sorry. Yeah, so just give me the same things, or I'm just gonna cook for myself, where I'm gonna know that it's gonna be good for me. So, what I have planned next is actually I wanna take a picky eater quiz or test or whatever. So, I have looked it up on Google, and now let's see. So, we have several websites right here. We have BuzzFeed, we have WikiHow, they have tests. What? Okay, we can take several, I guess. So let's try with the BuzzFeed. So how can you see me? Is everything good? Yes, it is. Okay. So. Um, I could record my screen maybe for you. Hmm. Should I do that? What do you think? Should we do that or should we not? Yeah, I'm gonna do that. You know what? I care about you. I want you to experience what I am experiencing, not in the terms of, some pain, because I'm having such a horrible headache right now. I think it's a migraine, and my forehead hurts and my eyes hurt, stuff like that. Okay, I wanna add the screen recording thing to the iPad, but I'm not sure that it is possible. Hello? Can I do that? Or can I not? Hello? Hello? So while I am trying to do that, let's just talk a little bit more. Okay, it's just a camera. What? Can you not do that on the iPad? Well, that's weird. That's just weird. Or can I? Can I? Please. Yes, I can. Okay. Thank God. All right. All right. So, yes, I have managed to find the resolution to our problem here. So that is just awesome, awesome, and awesome once again. So I'm gonna, you know, start recording and then you will be able to see everything on my screen. Oh, I'm so smart. No, I'm not. I'm sorry. Um, okay, so we are recording and okay. Select all the foods you would not eat. All right. So broccoli, um, I hate the smell of it, and unfortunately, I have it baked into my rice because, vegetables and stuff. But if I'm being honest, I get nauseous because of it, so I wouldn't eat the broccoli. Asparagus, hell no. Olives, these ones look weird, but generally I do eat olives, although I do not really enjoy them. They're just fine. So lettuce, I hate lettuce because it is so juicy in a watery way that it makes me want to just puke. Mushrooms are fine, tomatoes are fine. Onions! Onions! Destroy all the onions. No. Carrots, they're fine if you add them somewhere, but by themselves, no. Cauliflower, I hate it. It's awful. Blue cheese, I mean, I'm not a fan of, so yeah. Beans. No, I like beans, but these ones look weird. But generally, I like beans as well as rice. Pickles, not a fan of. Only in a beet salad. Eggs are fine, although I cannot eat boiled eggs. They are disgusting. Beets. I mean, I'm Ukrainian. I cannot not love beets. Eggplant sucks. As cilantro, I have literal like reaction. So no. Mayo. I mean, I don't really like mayo, but if you add them to some salads, it's fine. So I will leave it at that. Circus peanuts, never had them, but I do suspect that I will hate them. Bologna, no, no meat, thank you. Pineapple pizza is the only pizza I like. Liver, Jesus Christ, no. Ginger, no. Spam, no. Candy corn, never had it, but I would try it, so I don't know. Tuna, I don't really like it, but I can take it just for the protein, I guess. Black licorice is fine. Melon, hate it. Brussels sprouts, Jesus, no. Tofu, I don't like it. I just cook it sometimes, but it's not great. Sushi, I like. Black pudding, Jesus Christ. No, no, why would you make something out of blood? No. Anchovies, no. Oysters, Jesus, no. Shrimp, I've had shrimp for the first time not that long ago, and the texture like almost killed me immediately. Like I got sick from it because it was so chewy. No. Avocado, no. Bacon, no. Bell peppers, I would rather go on to the guillotine. Coconut, coffee. I love coffee. I have coffee for each breakfast. I wake up just for coffee, so it's all good. Spinach is fine. I love cooking spinach with um red fish, so it's good. Cottage cheese is fine. Curry, great. Fondant icing, Jesus. Ew, ew, ew. Gelatin, no. I don't like it. Guacamole, sorry, but I hate it. I cannot. It looks like puke. I don't like avocados, no. Ham, hot peppers by themselves. I mean, it's if it's a hot sauce, then yes, but just peppers, that's disgusting. Cool Whip, what? I'm not an American. No, hate it. Oatmeal is great. Just take out all of these nuts. Because I just like oatmeal by itself, and then I have an English muffin with some egg salad on it. So yeah. Nutella, I am nauseous from Nutella. I cannot eat it, so no. Grits, I have no idea what those are. Um, like they look fine to me, so they look like, cornmeal. Is it that? If so, it's fine. Peeps, I hate marshmallows, so no. Although we don't have them in Ukraine, but I know that those are marshmallows. Raisins are fine. Prunes, I don't like them, but I add them to the truffles, so I will check them at as things I don't eat. Sauerkraut, um, I mean, it's sour and I like sour things, so it's fine. Although I hate cabbage, but in this scenario, it's okay. Vienna sausages, no, thank you. Potted meat, just kill me already. White chocolate, I mean, I don't like eating it. I do use it with cookies or truffles sometimes, but by itself, I'm not gonna eat it. Dark chocolate is it's good. Biscuits and gravy. I am jumping off the roof. No, thank you. Vinegar, just straight up. Or what? Like, what do you mean by vinegar? Um, let's just check it as something we wouldn't eat because it's weird. Although I add some vinegar to the like salad dressing for the beets. Calamari, hell no. Catfish, not gonna try. Celery, I have a physical reaction to that. I cannot do that. It's also juicy in the watery sense. Cheetos, Jesus Christ, no. Clam chowder, no. Escargot, I'm already puking. Feta cheese is really salty, so no. Grapefruit, I actually like. Surprisingly, although it's really bitter sometimes, but coffee is also bitter and I like it. Greek yogurt, no. I like regular yogurt or lactose free one, but the Greek yogurt, I cannot tolerate it. It's just disgusting to me. Like, I can use it for some truffles and it would give them like incredible texture, but like in like I cannot eat it. It's no, it's not for me. Gummy bears, I'm not a fan of them, but I do eat them sometimes. Hot tamales, never had them. I'm not from America, so let's just put them at no. Beef jerky, um, jerk that beef, no. Key lime pie, I think I would like it, so let's leave it at that. Kale. Greens! No! 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 No greens, please! Lemonade? It's fine. McRib? No. Pepperoni? No. Pickled pig's feet? Ugh. Let's move on. Pork rinds. Ugh. Although I am Ukrainian, I do not eat pork and I will not do that ever. Rabbit, no. No, I'm not gonna eat that. Ranch, no. Salmon, yes, but not the uncooked one. It's disgusting to me, like the texture of it being so raw. No. Doritos, disgusting. Sour Patch Kids, they probably taste like chemicals, so no. Stuffing, no. Tabasco, here is the thing. My hot sauce shouldn't have any sourness to it. I want it to be hot. And Tabasco is super sour, and I hate that fact, so no. Tripe, I don't know what that is, so no. Venison looks like meat, so no. Turkey bacon, no. Well done steak, no. Rare steak, just kill me. Turnips, never had them. They are vegetables, so no. Buttermilk, no. Sour cream, I am Ukrainian, but but no, thank you. I like the low-fat yogurt. Peas are fine. Okra looks green, so no. Smarties, no. And peanut butter cups. I mean, honestly, I don't like peanut butter. I only like it when I make my truffles, so I'm gonna check it as a no. And so let's just see the results. But I think we all can predict the results ourselves. So, 71 out of 100. I am concerned for you. You checked more than 92% of quiz takers. You're pretty picky, my friend. When's the last time you tried a new food? So hey, I did not need that comment from you, so fuck you. And also, I tried something new yesterday and I regretted it, so fuck off. Let's try another test. Um, 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 MMM. Let's see the wiki how. I did not know that they had some tests there. So here we go. Tomatoes. Tomatoes. Mm, I would totally eat that. It's fine. Broccoli. Only if you paid me, to be honest. Yeah, I cannot do that. Deviled eggs. Well, so the egg whites would be boiled, so I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't eat those. Coleslaw, no, thank you. I would never eat that. It's disgusting. Asparagus as well. Even if you paid me, I wouldn't. Mushrooms are fine if I'm hungry. Olives are fine if I'm hungry, but they look like not really good. Cottage cheese, I would eat that. Sushi, yes. Pickles, um, if you paid me, sure. Mustard, just by itself. Um, if it's on something, it's fine. So if I'm hungry, I guess. Brussels sprouts, no, no way. Oatmeal, yay! Raisins, if I'm hungry, yes. Black licorice, if I'm hungry, it's fine. Avocados, no. Cream cheese, um, yeah, if I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat it. Peaches, yeah, sure. You're giving me some normal foods here. Zucchini, no. And peas are if I'm hungry. So, skip to results. You are not a very picky eater? Hey, so I don't think you are correct. Okay, your test is weird because I know I am a picky eater. Okay, so this is another website right here, and what do we have here? Make me a cake, but I'm a picky eater. Okay. So to start with, um, I hate cakes, so that's a great starting point for us. Okay. Hello, guys. It's been a week or a month. Blah blah blah. Doesn't matter. What? Like, what is this? I don't know. Okay. Which kind of cake will you make for me? Well, which kind of cake will you make for me? I'm the one taking the test. So which one of those would I like? None of them. Again, I hate cakes, but I think like banana cake would be fine because I can make it. I've made it before and it was really good, so let's pick that. The icing, which color? Um, so chocolate, yellow, orange, red, blah blah blah. Um, So with the cake, with the banana cake I made before, I made it like the regular icing and I added some sprinkles to it. And then I made chocolate ganache. So let's just say that the icing is vanilla, but the designs are awful. Let's just, pick the simplest one. I don't know. I don't really like anything here. Okay, this one, I guess. But now some decorating. Okay, we have chocolates, ice creams, Oreos, marshmallows, rainbow sprinkles, um, some nuts and fruits. Okay, so I would use just sprinkles and chocolates. Okay. Next. That's all? That's all? That's all there is? Are you serious? Um, okay. What? Yum, this is the best cake ever. It's a million out of 10. Hey! So that's a very, very positive note we are ending this episode on. So we have, um, you know, succeeded at making a cake for someone, but we honestly just made the cake that I made for my mom. So I guess good job, me. Thank you for listening to Jotunheim Whispers. I was happy to make this episode for you today, and have some good food, please. I am begging you. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna go eat some sweets now. Bye. Bye bye. Yum yum.